There's a list of guys in the league that you always think you'll never have a real chance to get, that you think are like perfect fits and that you'd love to be a Celtic, and Jrue was, one of those guys.
The Damian Lillard trade saga is officially over, with Jrue Holiday being traded from the Blazers to the Boston Celtics. Now that it's all said and done, we can say that these trades worked out perfectly for everybody. Milwaukee parts with Jrue. Jrue Holiday wanted to be a Buck for life. He literally said that a day before he got traded. Jrue's wife, Lauren Holiday, wrote a vulnerable, heartfelt message about the kind of toll that these trades take on the players and their families. Jrue didn't know he was on the trade market, only finding out after the trade was done.
Found out about the trade on Wednesday, like maybe around midday. Had a good old agent here call me and tell me I needed to wake up from a nap. So
the Bucks sent Jrue in a package to the Trailblazers for Damian Lillard, sacrificing Jrue's defense for Dame's instant scoring. The veteran guard didn't make sense for the Blazers, who were about to begin a rebuild around the new rookie Scoot Henderson. So they didn't keep Jrue around for long, shipping him off to Boston for Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams, and a lot of picks. Was this the right move for Portland? Really? It might have been their best case scenario. What Portland got for Dame. In the initial trade to the Bucks, the Blazers got back Jrue and a lot of picks from Milwaukee, as well as DeAndre Ayton and Toumani Camara from the Suns. In the subsequent Boston trade, Portland lost Jrue for Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams, and a few more picks. That is exactly what the Blazers needed. When Dame asked out of Portland, he wanted to go to Miami and nowhere else. Some fans believed that Portland owed it to Dame. He'd been a loyal asset for decades, so they should grant him his preferred destination. But Portland held out, waiting for the right price. Miami just could not afford Dame. At least, not in any way that would be beneficial in a trade for the Blazers. Instead, they ended up getting a fair deal with the Bucks, who were looking for some offense after their embarrassing playoff loss in round 1 to the Heat. Jrue became the focal point of the trade. That became a talking point. Was Jrue better than Tyler Hero?
Jrue brings it up, final few seconds, 4 to play. Jrue leaning in, higher, Bucks take the lead.
Hero with 3, Hero with 2, Hero gets it off for the win. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Now, Hero didn't make much sense for the Blazers. They already have young, undersized guards in Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, and Scoot. He provides instant offense, he's young, and he'll sell some jerseys. But he's got a hard ceiling and isn't compatible with a team in a rebuild. Jrue didn't make sense with the Blazers either. Would they play him as a forward, and why would they want a 33-year-old on the back end of his career if they're rebuilding? What this trade shows is how forward-thinking GMs do trades. Get the best asset no matter what, even if it doesn't make sense for the team right now. Portland got an asset at a fair price to trade him to a team that can use it, getting picks in return. Essentially, they worked as a middleman. Boston got a piece they could use, Milwaukee got a piece they needed. In return, the Blazers got draft capital, which is all they care about right now. They were able to turn Damian Lillard into 3 first-round picks in 2024, top 4 protected from Golden State, 2029 unprotected first-round picks from both Boston and the Bucks, and Milwaukee swaps in 2028 and 2030. On top of that, they got even more assets in Ayton, Williams, and Brogdon. Now, they likely won't keep 2 centers around. Ayton's a bit younger and has a higher upside, so Robert Williams probably gets sent away for even more picks. Same for Brogdon, Portland's just piling up assets to turn them into picks. That's what Oklahoma City did a few years back, trading for assets like Chris Paul to keep him for a year and chip away for more picks. Fast forward to now, and the Thunder have one of the great young cores in the league. Is that what's in store for the Blazers? Did they make the right moves? Let us know in the comments. But what about Boston? How will this work for them? Boston's title push. While an older veteran doesn't make much sense for a rebuilding team, he is the exact player Boston needs. They traded Marcus Smart, the 2022 Defensive Player of the Year and heart of the Celtics, to Memphis, getting Washington's Kristaps Porzingis in return. The move meant that they likely doubled down on Derek White, Another fantastic defensive player with way more offensive upside than Smart. Porzingis means the Celtics have another offensive weapon, which was desperately needed in last year's playoffs, when Tatum and Brown seemed like the only players who could get a bucket. Malcolm Brogdon seemed like a prime candidate to take up Smart's minutes. He was last year's Sixth Man of the Year, a good all-around player with very few holes in his game. That is, when he's on the court. Brogdon's Achilles heel is staying healthy. Last year, he logged his most games since his rookie year, and even then, he only played 67 games. He struggled with injuries in the Miami series, not something you want to do in a conference finals. Most importantly, Brogdon was publicly upset with the team after he was in trade rumors this summer. His preseason trade seemed inevitable. Robert Williams also had the injury bug for most of his career. With the Porzingis trade, the front court is pretty clogged up now. The Bucks accidentally set up Boston for the perfect opportunity when they sent Jrue to Portland. Jrue is still a defensive wrecker, arguably as good as Smart, while being vastly better offensively. He's proven himself to be more durable than either Brogdon or Williams, meaning that weakness in their lineup is suddenly gone. Last season, the Bucks had the scariest defensive lineup. Jrue at point guard, Giannis at forward, Lopez roaming the paint. They sacrificed some of that defense to help their offensive output in the Dame trade. Now, the Celtics' defensive lineup is terrifying. Derek White is an all-defensive player who led all guards last year in blocks. Al Horford is a lockdown defender even at his age. Porzingis is a tremendous shot blocker and paint protector. Tatum and Brown are among the elite two-way players. And now, they have Jrue Holiday. How are you supposed to score on this team? But stats and on-court performance aren't everything. Despite now having Jrue, will the Celtics still regret parting with the heart of their team and Marcus Smart? Replacing the intangibles. The league was split when Smart got traded for Porzingis. Smart had a down year, but was still an elite stopper. Porzingis' stock had fallen in the last couple of years, mostly due to injury concerns. But the way he can shoot from outside at that size, the way he blocked shots, you want that on your team. But at what cost? Smart had been the soul of the Celtics for a decade. He was their longest tenured player. He was there for a tough 2015 season, then the Isaiah Thomas years. He was there when Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving were supposed to change the franchise. Then when Gordon tragically went down on day one. He was there when Kyrie burned bridges. He was there for the 2020 bubble defeat. He was there on a team that went to the finals. He was there for all of it, becoming one of the most popular athletes in the city of Boston. How can anyone replace that? Now, it's impossible to replicate camaraderie and a good team atmosphere. That's part of the reason that the Warriors have been so successful for a decade straight. Golden State's stars are aligned and they refuse to leave when the going gets tough. To be a dynasty, you need guys like that. But if you're gonna replace that with anybody, it's with a guy like Jrue Holiday. The Twyman Stokes Teammate of the Year award might not be the most sought after trophy by NBA players, but it can be pretty telling. It's the league selection for who best raises their teammates, both on the court and off. In the last 4 years, you know who won that award 3 times? Jrue Holiday. The Bucks might have won the offseason with the Damian Lillard trade, but the Celtics are right there, making a few savvy decisions to push for another ring in Titletown. Who are the title favorites? The Sixers have never made it past the second round with Joel Embiid. Now with this Harden drama, they're in a freefall. The Heat have made the finals twice in the last 4 years, and they were Jimmy Butler 3 away from making it 3. They might be short in firepower on paper, but you can never count them out. After these trades by Boston and Milwaukee, these two teams have officially risen above the rest in the East. The path to the finals goes through them. In fact, they're both tied for the best odds to win the title next season, both at plus 380. The odds makers have spoken. Milwaukee and Boston both won the offseason with these trades. But a few years from now, we're gonna look back at Portland's haul and realize they weren't too far behind. Who won the offseason? The Bucks or the Celtics? Did Portland set up their future properly with these trades? Let us know in the comments, then watch one of these videos next. Listen to The Wrong Opinion, useless NBA trivia, and garbage rankings for more NBA content.